What is up, world? Welcome to Apocaflix Now, the movie hangout show from Apocaflix Movies. I am your host, Jacob Bartley, and we are doing a John Carter watch-along today. The John Carter from Mars. Is it of Mars? John Carter of Mars adaptation, the highly underrated film. And we're going to get right to it, and we'll explain how that's going to go in a second here. But first, I want to introduce Jake Berlin up here at the top with me. How's it going, Jake?
You said so up top. You made Carter sound like it had a W or an H in it. John Carter. John Carter.
Yes, I was getting excited because of the movie that we're watching.
I gotta say, man, I am so pumped that this won the watch along. It was an overwhelming victory by like 20%. This movie is so criminally underrated, and if you have never seen it, which I know Brian hasn't, which is typical for a lot of movies like this. This is such a great sci-fi adventure movie that has laughs, it has great action. It has one of the greatest or one of the most underrated action actors out there in Taylor Kitsch, who was given a bad rap at a lot of times. It also has a really good actress in Lynn Collins. Also, Mark Strong is a bad guy. Can't go wrong with that.
Oh, he's in this?
He sure is.
Man, he's always the bad guy. Except in Kingsman.
Right,
where he's not. And we have Brian Avellino, who's never seen John Carter.
I'm so excited. This is one of those movies that has just so it's like one of those movies that just always escaped my watch, waiting for it to be challenged, and finally we just did this instead.
I gotta say, kudos to my mom, but she got me Apocalypse beer because Apocaflix.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty cool.
That should be our sponsor.
And then number 4, there he is.
Gio Ramos, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
You just get done with a workout or something? What's happening?
Oh, I'm just trying to keep up with the times right now, man. Jeez. But I'm ready for this. John Carter. Absolutely.
Hey, Chuck. Go soft.
Jake, you chose this movie, correct?
I sure did.
Nice. I am not upset that my movie didn't win. And we're not going to cover the movie watching challenge on this episode of Apocaflix Now, just because we want to get straight to the movie, start watching it. It's a little over 2 hours, so we want to get to that. But Brian and Gio will be shooting that video separately, and we'll get that up later on this week. So anybody have any comments, or let's get started?
No, I'm good. I'm interested to see. Brian, what do you think of my name?
Meet Virginia.
No, you'll find out. It's a good reason why.
So, do we have the timer thing set up, Jake?
I will set that up. We're at the zero marks on Disney Plus. The movie is available on Disney Plus if you have a subscription. It's a black screen 0000. I will have a timer going. Let me go ahead and pull it up, and that way I'll throw it up every 15-20 minutes or so. That way, people who come in and out can see that. Okay, that is ready to go. So I am good to go if everybody else is good to go.
Hold up. Wait, where is it under on Disney Plus?
You just have to search for it.
It's called John Carter. And you go to the search bar and you type
or as Jacob likes to call it, John Carter.
John Carter. John Carter in Mars.
It's so inconvenient.
Billy, that's John Carter.
Billy, I didn't even comment that. I was looking up the stopwatch. I didn't that someone else put that in my name.
Yo, do all of your movies have to be categorized? Do you have to have Star Wars, Pixar, Marvel?
Movies that Disney purposely tried to fail. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Gio, are you good? Carter 3, are you good?
Oh yeah. It's the best rap album of all time, maybe.
I will agree with you.
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
I went to the tour.
Whatever.
Got Ratchet in San Jose.
Hey.
All right, we are on the zeros.
We're gonna get to that, Brian.
If everyone is good, we gave enough time for our chat. We're gonna press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I'm so excited.
All right. I'm on the Lucasfilm logo, the Disney logo, and
So it's been a while since I watched this. They obviously have the red tint for like a Mars.
Yeah,
feel,
Disney
right?
Disney themes their castle with all the movies they do.
That's pretty cool.
Also, the score in this movie highly underrated.
Who did it?
Ooh, I'd have to look that up. That's a tough one.
So FYI, I will probably be talking less since this is my first time.
That's
Yeah,
totally
Brian, you
fine.
pay attention. You pay attention.
I don't blame you, Brian. And if I were you, Brian, I'd have the subtitles on just for your own sake.
It is.
Huh. There's an obvious reason why I love the score of this movie. Take a guess.
Um,
Well, the person who did it, obviously.
yeah. Is it Giacchino?
It's Michael Giacchino.
Nice.
Classic Disney guy. Does a lot of Disney stuff. Did Solo, does a lot of Pixar.
And did he not do Rogue One or no?
He did do Rogue One. You are correct.
Yeah.
Oh, he did Rogue One, not Solo. Excuse me.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah.
Chuck, I will tell you absolutely. It was between those were the two choices I was making, either Tron or John Carter. I have seen Tron 5 times in the last 2 months, so maybe I need to watch John Carter for once.
Yeah. So Disney could have a category underrated movies. Disney movies.
Absolutely.
And
Movies
this
that
one
need
there,
sequels. Movies
Tron
that
would
need
be on
sequels.
there.
That's what Disney's all about. They need sequels.
You'd have this movie. You'd have Tron, obviously, Tron Legacy. Maybe Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland for sure. I'd love to see a sequel of Tomorrowland. I just love the creativity in this film. Like the city's called Helium. They have these giant ships. Super cool, like culture aspect when it comes to the people on Mars.
Nice costumes, man.
Can anybody name that actor?
I've been trying to think of it this whole time. I can't.
Dominic West. He plays Alicia Vikander's Tomb Raider's daughter. Or father, excuse me. Father.
I knew I recognized him, but he's been in other stuff too.
Yeah, he's in a lot.
Was he in Warcraft? Was he the king?
I'd have to look. I don't think so.
Let me look.
This already just looks cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm telling you, the idea of all this is incredible. And I knew that, I mean, this is an obvious one for me, but we're literally watching Space Vikings.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when they started battling.
Oh, Gio, you're thinking of Dominic Cooper, who plays Howard Stark.
Yep.
He plays
Hey.
Howard Stark. Yes. Billy, thank you. Thank you.
There you go, Billy.
Chuck, you're the man. I listen to the Tron Legacy score almost every single day. It's on like the one playlist that I have over and over again.
Brian's confused.
About what?
Huh?
About what exactly?
What's going on?
There's just a powerful being that came down to help him.
Yeah.
And you'll see stuff happen. And now we're on Earth with John Carter. And it's back in the old days with horses and stuff like that. It's not.
By the way, did you tell them that if we start disappearing, the power might be going out?
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, to all of you watching, us being in Sacramento, Northern California right now, we're having some major windstorms right now and possibly storm in general. Our power might cut out at some point, so you might just see us suddenly disappear if that happens.
I mean, at least some of us.
Yeah, I would, because mine's plugged into the wall. So,
Well, I doubt all of our powers would go off all at once.
That's true. It depends on where you
area
are.
wise. Brian might be the only one left. He'll just have to sit there and like let people watch him watch the movie.
Describe what he's watching.
When I first saw this, I tripped out because that's the kid in Spy Kids.
I was just gonna say that's the
Yeah.
kid from Spy Kids. Yeah. The little brother.
And it was like the first time I'd ever seen him in anything but Spy Kids. Yeah, Rachel, I'm with you. The Western parts are really cool. The really cool aspect of this movie. I love that it's placed so far back in the past. So, Brian, I'll say this. This movie takes place in 3 timelines. John Carter back in the West, the timeline we're currently seeing with the Spy Kids kid, and then the section on Mars. So keep that in mind.
So right now we're seeing a young John Carter?
No. This is John Carter's nephew. He is John Carter's nephew, and we're learning about what happened to him.
Jake, did you get to watch this in theaters?
Yep.
Because I watched it at home. I was late to the party on it, but when I finally watched it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is because we don't have a lot of successful sci-fi franchises, you know? So it was really surprising.
Ryan, just pay attention to all this stuff because it'll all come back. Pay attention to all of this stuff. It'll all come back. It's so funny that we're watching this today because they just announced today that Robert Rodriguez wants to do a new version of the Spy Kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to do John Carter. I was like, oh,
Oh, dude, I would flip out if Robert Rodriguez wanted to do
Hey, I would be down for that.
I'd flip
Hey,
out if you
don't
dude.
be surprised if you see something with John Carter on Disney Plus sometime this next 5-6 years.
100%.
The way that they're doing content now and the competitiveness among other streaming services, absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, look at HBO Max. We always known that they were doing Harry Potter, but we got confirmation that something is in the works. So,
Well, I wonder if Disney still has the film rights to this, John Carter.
They should.
Because I would like any streaming service to like do a series on this.
And this is a great point right here. There's 11 of them. There's 11 John Carter books.
Yeah, this has the potential to be like a epic TV show.
Yeah, so I mean, seeing what we're seeing happen right now is Edgar Rice Burroughs, the character, the Spy Kids kid, has just been handed the fortune of John Carter. John Carter has gone missing. He died, and he left everything to his nephew. And that's where the story currently is being told at the moment. But it will switch. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what we're talking about. It will switch back and forth here.
Oh.
It's told from a very, very cool perspective as well.
It's technically a free IP. Wow. Yeah, there aren't many of those.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
The IP is public now.
Public domain. That's cool if it is.
So if Zack Snyder wanted to do something, he could. He just
I mean, anyone could if it's public domain.
I would love to see Amazon do it. Amazon does a lot of good sci-fi stuff. A lot of good sci-fi stuff.
Is there one you'd recommend right now, Jake? I just re-upped my Prime Video.
Vikings.
Is it an Amazon show?
Isn't it more of a history?
Yeah, but all of it is on Amazon because Prime actually premiered the final season.
They did,
and the new season, the new series that they're doing. It's considered a prequel, but it's just a series that's set years before with different characters. Is actually going to Netflix.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I'd say Vikings. One that I haven't seen that I've heard so much about that I want to get to is The Expanse.
I was just gonna say I just watched the first episode of The Expanse. It's pretty. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good. Yeah, Chuck, you're right. It's Donna's dad from That 70s Show.
That's what I knew. I knew this actor. I was like, where do I know this guy from?
Okay, so FYI, guys, I can see my internet getting a little slower on my end. So if I go, pause or something, just everything I think is getting a little bit slower on my end over here.
Hey, what's Taylor Kitsch up to nowadays? He just did 21 Bridges. I didn't watch that, but is he a big part of that movie?
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Oh, really?
He's also the bad guy in American Assassin with Michael Keaton and Dylan O'Brien.
I just referenced that movie. Yeah, I actually really do like that movie.
Oh my God, is that what's it is holy? What's his name? Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston.
Where?
The
Oh
blonde
wow!
guy.
What?
That's Bryan Cranston.
That's
Hey.
crazy.
I love this part, how he, yeah, right here.
He ends up back in the coast.
You can't contain it.
I love that back in 2010, Bryan Cranston was a nobody, so he shows up in roles in movies like this. Even though he was doing Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he was just trying to find a break. No pun intended. But
Taylor Kitsch is so perfect for a movie like this, a role like this.
yeah, man, he's a leading man. We've seen several guys who could have been big leading men and just never broke through.
Chuck, you are 100% right, bud. I'm 100% with. Yep.
Oh yeah, I liked him too.
He's never been good. He's never been given good material to go with. Yes, Billy. Yes, Tim Riggins.
Man,
I
keep hearing people talk about that show.
watch it. Just watch it.
I've been hearing it everywhere ever since we talked about it on.
Just watch it.
Like,
Okay. For those of you who may have just popped in or watching on replay, this is currently where we are at in the movie. We are around the 14:10 mark. Maybe not exact for all of us, but within a few seconds there. John Carter is currently in jail talking to a general, and that's the scene we are at the moment. I'll throw this up every 15 minutes or so. I'll leave this up for about another 10 seconds. And if you're new to the channel, first of all, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And we do this once a month at the end of each month for watch-alongs, and we just hang out and watch a fun movie.
We should definitely do Godzilla versus Kong in April.
March
31st, but it goes into April.
Maybe we do it on March 31st.
No,
You're right. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose, bud. Exactly.
I never wanted to rent a private theater more than for Godzilla versus Kong.
Hey, we still have the possibility, guys. We still have the possibility.
If we can, we freaking have to, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, we were going to do it for Wonder Woman 84, but they were all closed.
Yep.
Are you serious? 23,000?
Holy Jesus, really? People love the Mummy that much?
Holy crap. What? That wasn't our first watch along, was it?
I think it was our second.
Yeah, it was pretty early on.
I'm pretty sure it was right after Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. I know it got a lot of views right off the gate, but 23,000? Wow. I wonder if people like just clicked on it or they actually like sat down and watched the whole movie again after the live showing.
I miss Westerns. I really miss Westerns.
There's room for some Westerns in Hollywood, I think.
Kylie, here you go. I'll throw this up for you. This is currently where we're at. John Carter has just shown up to the cave in the desert. It is a little match, and that is the time we are currently around. And Chuck, you're right. Indie Westerns are definitely the thing to check out. Chuck, if you haven't seen it, watch a movie called The Mustang. The Mustang is a brilliant movie. Nah,
Yeah.
Billy, right. Cowboys and Aliens. This is totally Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're not going to make like huge blockbuster westerns.
They just don't bring in the money anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But
Look at that. Could you imagine walking into that cave and seeing a gigantic cave of gold?
it's like the modern western is the thing, like Hell or High Water, something like that.
Exactly. Which Hell or High Water, if you haven't seen Hell or High Water, go see that movie.
Hell or High Water, Bone Tomahawk.
I need to get that Blu-ray, man.
Bone Tomahawk is for the people who can handle gore and blood because that movie will get you.
That's what I've heard. I haven't seen it, but that's what I've heard. I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like the outside is just shaking.
Yeah, good thing we're not watching a horror movie because I can hear the branches hitting. Yeah. I like this part too. It's funny.
It's such a cool concept.
Way in there.
You got that prime Tom Brady on it.
I love the music change.
You must have had so much fun filming this. You know, being on wires and
And he was probably like, "This is gonna be it, man. I'm gonna be a superstar after this."
well, yeah. I mean, Disney. You know, imagine if this and X-Men Origins Wolverine were hits, man. Jake, who's that guy from Avatar?
Sam
Who's in-
Worthington.
Who?
Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington. Do you feel like he got more?
My lights
opportunities?
just flickered.
Oh,
Okay, well, if we see Brian go out, everybody knows why. His power went bye-bye. Sam Worthington, out of everyone, was thrusted into the spotlight too soon. He was put into these major roles without giving the chance of really like growing as an actor. He did Avatar. He did Terminator Genesis, or not? He did Terminator
Salvation.
The Titans film?
Salvation. Say it
Not
again.
the Titans, or no? Wasn't that him?
He did both Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
He did all of these giant blockbusters. The problem is that most of them weren't good, and so he got a bad rap. Same thing with Taylor Kitsch, John Carter, X-Men Origins. Because he had bad movies that were surrounding his performances, he got a bad rap, and it's unfortunate. And then, yes, Billy, you're right. Then Jai Courtney took the stage, Suicide Squad, and then he did the Terminator thing, and he kind of got thrown into the spotlight as similar to these guys, and he got a bad rap as well.
Die Hard.
Die Hard, exactly. Die Hard.
But the thing is, most of those examples, the guys were good in the roles, but the movies were bad.
And unfortunately, the movies overshadow their performances with big budget movies. They do. If the movie doesn't do well, money-wise or critically, the actors are going to get panned for it.
Because Captain Boomerang might be my favorite Jai Courtney performance.
Exactly. But luckily, that came after the Die Hards and after the Terminator.
Yeah, exactly.
And he stepped back into a role that was very much supporting.
Yeah.
I really do wish we get to see more of Taylor Kitsch. I actually really enjoy him. I know that it would be impossible, but I would absolutely love to see him back as Gambit, but I know it won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, if the Fox universe was still going, it would be possible. Yeah, he was in Battleship.
Exactly. Another example. And actually, I really enjoy Battleship. I really enjoy Battleship.
Never saw it.
The movie got destroyed by everybody.
It had Rihanna in it, right?
Yeah, and she wasn't bad. She wasn't bad.
Lone Survivor, Taylor Kitsch.
He was great in that.
Yeah.
He's great in that.
Oh, yes. He is good in that. That's a good point. And he's actually good, even though it's terrible. He was in True Detective Season 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Virginia, Brian. Virginia. Can anybody tell me, without looking at the chat, can anybody tell me who voices this character?
Can't hear him because
Zach. I don't think you guys will ever get it. He's in a. I'll tell you this much. He's in a very popular Fox Marvel movie. Willem Dafoe.
Ah, okay.
I can't hear it enough without blasting it.
Oh, you meant Sony Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah, Sony. Sorry. I ruined that. Yeah, my
I
bad.
was all like, is it Patrick Stewart?
My bad.
Hey, I didn't have anything, so it was fine.
Lynn Collins, I wanted her to be Wonder Woman. She was my number one choice because of this movie.
What else was she in?
She is Wolverine's girlfriend in X-Men Origins.
That's right. Yeah.
Isn't the first book called The Princess of Mars or something? Princess of Mars. John Carter. Man, I'm gonna have to audiobook these books.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
I'm not gonna say read.
I kind of want to listen to him too.
Nothing wrong with reading. It's just I don't have time.
Oh, look at Steppenwolf.
Oh, Syrian Hines.
For the record, I love that Jacob's an English major and he doesn't read the books.
Well, look, just so I can listen to as many as possible. All right.
Billy, I mean, yes, but also, I don't know, man. I don't know. She would have been given more chances. I don't know.
So Sabhan's the guy that's shooting lasers from his hands?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there you go, Jacob. It was renamed A Princess of Mars. Originally, it was Under the Two Moons or something like that, from what Rachel just said. God, I want more of these movies so bad.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Wow, that wind is really blowing.
Yeah, it's actually nice that we're doing a watch along because I would have been out driving tonight if we weren't. So it worked out. Hopefully, it's not the rest of the week though.
It's supposed to be today and tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Man, Gio, you know what this reminded me of is when we drove down to the AMC 100 million views party where we met Jake. There was a storm. You must have driven in the storm too, Jake, didn't you?
I did. I met my sister that, and I was in the Grapevine in the most hard rain I've ever experienced in my entire life.
It was crazy.
You and I and Jacob. Wow.
Yeah.
That Grapevine drive was so scary.
We're crazy, man. Because we were like, should we not go? Like, and we're like, no, F that, we're going. And then it was
the whole time.
Hey, that's where we met Jake. So
yeah, and Jacob was double fisting whiskeys that night.
I was.
Jack and Cokes.
That was crazy.
It was an open bar, so why not?
So I don't know if you've already talked about it because I have you guys really low, but this lady right up Jacob's alley. Just saying.
What?
Which one? This one right here?
Brian, I said I wanted her. She was my Wonder Woman pick. Yeah,
I can see that.
And I don't know if you knew this, but she's Wolverine's girlfriend in Origins.
Oh,
that's where she also is from too. So you can put us back on low though. Pay attention. So I know that we have I'm considered like the editor in chief of Apocaflix. I want to be known as your Jedak now from now on.
There we go.
Wait, you're what?
I want you guys to say my Jedak.
Then you got to change your Twitter description, Jedak of.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I can't get. I mean, Qui-Gon Jake's good though. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, true. With two N's.
With two N's because someone else. Brian, you're on mute.
is she a princess?
She's a princess of the city/nation called Helium.
Okay.
And they're the opposing. They're the good side compared to Dominic West's bad side.
But she's also like a scientist.
She's like one of like a lead scientist. Yes.
Okay.
She's a total badass. Princess of Mars. You can't. Can't get better than that.
I like the green alien people, by the way.
The Tharks. They're called the Tharks. Can you hear me?
Say it again.
They're called the Tharks.
Yeah, I like them.
Thank you, Billy. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Brian, don't you dare type anything in that chat. I see you. I see you. Anything that's currently going to be coming from the Apocaflix YouTube channel comment is from Mr. Brian Atlasino. My hands are up.
I'm going to have to read the book behind this whole thing.
I gotta say too. I mean, this came out in 2012. The CGI on these aliens is pretty damn good.
Yeah, all the special effects, most for this movie, are pretty good for the time it came out.
You could tell that Disney really, really wanted this to be something. And I wish more people would give it a chance. Also, this guy is an asshole, but yet really cool at the same time.
Like that one guy from Avatar, who ends up being like his ally.
I like how there's humans on, like humanoid looking figures on Mars, and then there's like aliens, you know? Because we would think this is what Martians look like, but there's actual like human looking creatures too. So if I remember correctly, only he can move through that because of the gravity, right?
Yes.
Like, or move like that
Yes.
because he's used to Earth gravity. So
Yes.
yeah, that's crazy. Freaking. They're treating him just like one of these little creatures.
Yeah, it's not just the jumping too, Jacob, like you had brought up. Just for anybody who's watching, he very much does get powers, vice versa.
That's what I was thinking. It's kind of like Superman because Superman only has powers because he's on our planet and from the sun.
Yeah.
Every movie, even if a Disney movie, finds a way to have Taylor Kitsch take his shirt off.
Yeah.
I love that too. The way that the language works. If you hear it, only if you choose to. Like that's really cool that if you just decide that you want to hear it, you're going to understand what they're saying.
It's the only explanation they need.
It's a super creative way.
Wow. So I was wondering who directed this. It's Andrew Stanton, who I believe he's probably co-director on most of these a lot of Pixar films.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, a lot of those Pixar films are like directed by two people. So I don't know which ones he did by himself or which ones he was co-director of, but he did Wall-E, he did Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, and co-director of Bugs Life.
Woola is his name. Woola. Woola is one of the best parts of the movie. Freaking love this guy.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite parts is this character right here.
The way that the Tharks work is so interesting. That the culture and what they stand by, and the way that they operate as far as mistakes and hierarchy and everything like that.
But yeah, I mean, look at the number of marks on the dude's back. I mean,
Well, woman, first of all,
woman. Sorry,
and
I'm on the window sound.
and that was her father talking to her, saying, "Look, the last one is your last." Like, that's crazy. Ooh, good call, Chuck. Good call. I love that it's just like a sporting event for them. They're just hanging out watching. I bet Virginia.
Oh man, reminds me of when Dom caught Letty in Fast Furious 6.
Oh my god. Anyway, I love how he says, "Beg your pardon, ma'am." She is so badass. Wonder Woman vibes. Hard.
I mean, I can see why you want her as Wonder Woman. I mean, I see it too. Do you think this movie had anything to do with her being like a candidate for the role?
Probably.
Yeah.
They saw her swinging a sword and acting as this, this very popular female figure in the movie, and they probably said, I mean, she's definitely a candidate. We want to see her read for it at least.
If I ever talk to Zach, I'll ask him for you.
Notice how Mark Strong's character is hidden as a typical warrior, so nobody else can see him.
Man, they had blades going through bodies and coming out the other end. They would never be able to do that if the blood was red. That's crazy. Like, it's crazy that that's the difference between PG-13 and R.
Yeah. This is like a major sci-fi movie, man.
Yeah.
They go all in.
And I love the ship designs, and it looks great for the time. Like, obviously it's a little bit dated, but you got to consider the year it came out.
Billy says, I still think Mark Strong looks like one of those aliens that leaves Palpatine's booth in the opera scene in Revenge of the Sith.
Literally trying to figure out what it reminds me of. That's exactly what it is.
Virginia. Do we, Chuck? Do we really need to watch that for a watch along?
Hey, that movie actually has its fans.
Man, I remember shortly after we first met Jake, that was one of the first movies he invited us to watch. And I think, yeah, you did. And then I think you went and watched it by yourself or something.
Probably. You guys probably ditched me. You guys probably thought, man, we liked this guy the other day, but then we met him. We're like, eh.
No, so we had all just met, and then we were trying to figure out a time to go watch something together, and it just didn't work out for that movie. But I'm glad I didn't go watch it. I heard it's terrible.
But Jacob, the Oscar-winning Eddie Redmayne is in there. And
are you serious? All right, now I have to go watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this.
Mila Kunis is in it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll get you there.
No, I mean, Eddie Redmayne's a fantastic actor, but I heard his character was stupid.
Poo-poo.
We shouldn't. I mean,
Look at this. This movie's they're just throwing dead bodies around and stuff, and this is a Disney movie.
Yeah, man, it's
love it. Love it.
half wolf, half human.
Yeah, well, technically he's half dog, half human. Yes, that's true.
Are you serious?
100%.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Kylie's comment at the end. That's crazy. Was Jupiter Ascending an original film, or was it?
It was based on something.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, it was based on something.
Hmm.
Chuck can probably correct me. Bill, you're so right. So much skin in this movie. That line's super important. Only a madman would rave of the time of oceans. love this. The realization. Oh, so good.
That scene just made me realize I need to read these damn books.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the names too. Jasum,
Yeah.
Barsum.
I love mythology of things. And
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
No, Chuck. No, she did not say that. No, Chuck.
It's like Exicle. You know what that rhymes with.
Oh, God. All right, this is where we are currently at. We're coming up on the hour mark, everybody. Coming up on the hour mark. We currently see our characters inside the cave, the history of the Thox. So Mark Strong's character is a Thurn, for everybody who is not understanding what's happening.
So, Jake, do you know if when he first goes to Mars, like right now, is it technically during his time era? Or
It's during his time era.
Okay.
So what is happening is his nephew that was being called back and got all of his fortune.
Yeah.
Is reading his story from his private journal.
Okay.
And it's being told through the events of John Carter, but his nephew is currently reading all this in his private journal, and then it'll cut back to scenes of him reading and going back to this.
Yeah, no, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I don't.
So it's like a story being told, essentially.
So I'm just wondering, like, in this world, where did humans know that there was life on Mars? You know,
No.
like, yeah,
No. They knew of planets, but they didn't know about extra life.
and I guess in the 1800s, they weren't advanced enough to be able to detect it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like he had said, he the first thing he asked her was, "Where did you learn to fly?"
Yeah,
And he was talking about their ships being on water, and she was like, "The time of oceans." Who talks about the time of oceans, meaning that Mars is hundreds of years ahead of Earth at this point, and that their time of oceans and ships were
makes sense. Yeah,
hundreds of years ago. My Jeddak.
Wait, isn't that her father? So, do you want to be our daddy, Jake?
A Jeddak is a leader, dude.
God damn it,
Jesus.
Jacob.
Isn't that her dad, though?
We see where Jacob's head is at.
Jacob.
You literally just missed the line where they said that they didn't have family lines.
Ah, okay, you're right.
Woola! I want a Woola pop figure. That's what I want. All right, everybody, we're coming up on the hour mark. Yep, you guys are right. It looks beautiful. Cinematography is incredible. The landscape looks amazing. I can't believe people don't like this movie. It really bothers me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get how it has a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like,
This movie's
look,
awesome.
all film is subjective, but like, I don't see any like it's not even close to a bad movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Jacob, screw Rotten Tomatoes.
there's some films I understand why people don't like, but this one I don't. What's the little
Woola
name? Yeah, he's so funny. Like he looked all exhausted in that shot.
I love that he calls her professor. They probably changed the title of the book because of that line. For those of you in the chat talking about it, we will be discussing doing a watch along to the Snyder Cut. So stay tuned for that because I know there's a lot of people in the chat talking about it. We will be it more than likely, just like Chuck said, we will have already seen it once, and then get together after a one-time view. So
we spend the whole day watching it over and over.
Over and over again. It's going to take the whole day to watch it once.
And it'll be a great day.
And Billy, you are correct. It's my most anticipated movie of the year.
Snyder Cut?
Yeah.
Nice.
Every movie could be pushed to 2022 except that movie.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Wait, hold on. Where did I have Kong versus Godzilla? I gotta look at.
I know, right? I want to change that on my list.
I need to move it up
immediately.
It's not fair. We didn't have the trailer yet.
I want to change it immediately.
Where's I gotta find my list.
I probably have your list somewhere. Let me see.
My favorite shot in that trailer is when the camera looks up at Godzilla and then it goes to Kong and then Kong punches. So good.
Jacob, you had it at number 5.
Oh, that's pretty high already. I don't think I can move it any higher, but still. Damn. Yeah. Actually, I could. You know what? If I knew I was going to watch it in theaters, that would probably raise my anticipation, to be honest.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who knows? We may get that chance, gentlemen. We may get that chance.
Yeah, I mean, it costs like $200 or something between. I mean, I would pay $200 just to watch it.
It's not going to be $200. It'll be $150.
$200.
Yeah, I mean, split too, right?
Yeah, $150 per group. You get 10 people. That's like what? $12 a person?
Yeah.
Easy.
And look, we could all sit like all in the corners of the.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, we could probably get 20 to 30 people who'd want to go see that movie. It'd be easy.
Yeah. And if it's just those people, then we could sit far enough to where people who don't live together aren't like sitting right next to each other and stuff. Now what I need next is a Mortal Kombat trailer. That's what I need next.
I just need that trailer to say finish him at some point. That's all I need.
Oh, that'll be like the last line of the trailer.
It needs to be in the trailer, otherwise the movie's gonna suck.
It should be.
That's the only way that movie works, is if it says finish him.
Gio, do you think they incorporate the theme song from the original film in the new one somehow? Because the theme song is epic.
Yeah, I think they'll do a play on it, but it's a little too 90s for what they're going for with
I thought about that. And no, I think they'll do a rendition of it just like the Spider-Man movie does a rendition of the score is like the old Spider-Man song,
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man, like it mixes it in, like the tempo of it. So I think they'll do something, but that is one of the greatest like movie songs ever, is that Mortal Kombat song.
Guys, we'll definitely do a live action reaction for all of you in the in the chat.
Hey,
live reaction is what I meant to say.
Chuck's comment at 816 is epic.
Skrillex remix of MK for the movie official.
Well, his MK trailer needs to get over here. That
the one before that. This one too, Phillies. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the Millennium Falcon.
A little bit at the tip, yeah.
It 100% looks like the Falcon.
Wow, that's crazy. It's like the same shape.
I see Disney. They're like, we just bought Star Wars. We're gonna do a little tease of what's coming.
Hey, they purchased Star Wars in 2015, right? No, not 2015.
2012.
What the hell am I saying? Damn.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you, bro?
Well, then they must have they were done with this movie before they bought it.
Yes.
Star Wars, yeah.
Do you think I've heard this before? Disney, like, purposefully, made this movie. I don't want to say tank, for lack of a better word, because they had the Star Wars property and they didn't want.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't buy into that?
Nope.
Well, there is a conspiracy theory that happened, but I don't necessarily believe it because I don't believe that a movie studio would want their movie to fail. Like, just doesn't make sense.
Really? You don't believe a studio would want a movie to fail?
Their own movie? No. Because I don't think this movie succeeding hurts Star Wars at all. But I know what you're saying, Gio, because a lot of people were like, wait a minute, why aren't they marketing this better? Why aren't they pushing this harder? And a lot of people speculated because they bought Star Wars, they're gonna dive all in on that. And they didn't want two sci-fi fantasy franchises.
Yeah, I first heard that on when I started watching AMC Movie Talk, and then reading about it and whatnot. I'm not saying that's what's happening, or not at all. That is far from a fact, but there are whispers out there about it.
Yeah, I just don't I don't think. Honestly, it really comes down to money to me because I don't think they want this movie to fail. Like because this movie, basically flopped. So they would rather this movie have made $800 million,
Well, yeah, for sure. But the movie, ending up performing the way it did, gave them all reason. Hey, let's put our eggs in this basket, and whatnot. I don't know. I hope that's not true. Like, I'm gonna buy the book now that I'm watching this, and I want to read it and see what they say in there. Not at all. uh, who is Adam Strange, Chuck? Chuck, you are correct. I am reading about it right now. You can't see it, but
I mean, you guys might have talked about this because I've been so wrapped up in the movie, but this is a great comic. Gio, are you a flat earther?
Oh, we laughed about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Gio was like, "No, not at all," and then I cracked up about it.
no, Kylie, I'm not.
I mean, you are a Celtics fan, Kyrie Irving fan, so
Kyrie is a flat earther.
Hey, no,
connecting the dots.
Kemba Walker over Kyrie anytime. But no, I don't know. Maybe it's the DC enthusiast in me. We got a bad history with studio meddling or comic book movies.
All right. For those of you still watching, I'll throw the time up again. We're coming up on the 1 hour and 15-minute mark.
Yeah, I just read about that, Chuck. All right. Look, DC enthusiasts, love DC, mainly the movies. I'm still learning about the comics.
Ooh, look at those Starks. Those are some badass Starks.
Man, there's so much going on in this movie, like in a good way. Like there's a lot of different aspects to it. Oh, and they're working with him.
Yep.
Damn. Freaking Mark Strong, man.
Hey, is Mark
He
Strong
makes a li-
typecast? He's always
He makes a
the best.
living off this stuff.
What do you guys
Is he-
think?
is he
Mark
what?
Strong, is Mark Strong typecast?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, he's so good and
I think he likes playing. I think he likes.
No, because I feel like he would be limited to one role. Like
Right.
he wouldn't get other roles. But I think he's
John Carter, Green Lantern, Kick-Ass, Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that.
Stardust.
I'm gonna pause that conversation real quick because the man, the myth, the legend is here. He has arrived. It is Mr. Keith Bond.
Hey.
What's up, buddy? Yes.
Happening. What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Good. How's it going, guys? It is rough
Going,
outside.
going.
Rough.
Yeah.
Yes, it is,
Yeah,
man.
you make it home okay?
Yeah, I did. Barely. It was a rough drive in my truck coming back from the airport. I was
Yeah.
going all over the place. I was actually scared.
Do you need to know where we are? Are you good?
Where are we?
So we are currently. I'll throw the time up for you. That way you can see where we're at. We're at 16:50, going on or an hour 17 minutes so far.
Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Hour 7. Okay. Got it. Hurry up.
John Carter is currently going to fight off a horde of Tharks.
I will hate you guys if Ula dies.
Oh,
This
Brian, you
scene
haven't
is so
seen this.
badass. This scene is so badass. Him and Woola just doing work.
This is
Yeah.
amazing.
This is great.
Like, what?
Look at Woola. Look at Woola. Get him. Get him.
How do people not love this right here? Like, I don't get it.
Jacob, I asked myself the same question with Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, okay?
I have the same question with Man of Steel, yes.
The emotional flashbacks though with his family is like heartbreaking at the same time.
Well, and he's taking that aggression out on during this fight, you know?
Just look at all of them that he killed. My God.
Yeah.
That Keith, did you watch this in theaters?
No, I didn't. I actually rented it as soon as it came out because I wanted to see it. I just never got around to it. Yeah, as soon as it came out, I rented it, and I thought it was great.
Keith, are you on time with us or what?
Yes, we got Lynn Collins is looking at the person's body.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Chuck, you're 100% right, man. That editing is on fire.
This actor here played the Russian president in Sum of All Fears.
He's also Steppenwolf.
He is Steppenwolf. That's right. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Yeah.
He's also the bad guy in Lara Croft 2 with Angelina Jolie.
I don't remember that movie at all. I definitely saw it.
Cradle of Life. He's the bad guy in Cradle of Life.
Was he? Yeah, I don't even remember that. Oh, okay. Did he mocap? Did he do any? I mean, did he just voice Steppenwolf? Did he mocap at all or anything?
That's a Geo question.
Do you know?
I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? Hold on. What was the question?
Did he mocap Steppenwolf or did he just voice him?
I think he did both.
Because he doesn't look like him at all. They didn't use like his face at all. It doesn't look like.
Well, we only saw the 2017 version, which tried to do something very different.
True. Okay. Well, maybe they'll. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. These books are actually very, very interesting. I remember seeing one when I was at a yard sale, and I didn't pick it up. I was like, "What is this?" And then when this came out, I remember thinking about that later. Like, I should have grabbed one of those. I should have got that book.
Yeah, we've been talking about them this whole time, saying that we want to read them or audiobook them.
They're cool. I've read. I remember reading the whole, just reading about that when this movie came out. Just reading about it, and it's a very cool story. Like, I guess he wakes up. I don't remember. Does he wake up I guess when he goes back he can travel back and forth between here and Earth, and he like wakes up in his grave or something like that all the time, and it's pretty cool.
The white imbecile.
That was so funny how he made it look like he was putting the sword on his neck.
So, Keith, to answer your question for Steppenwolf,
okay,
they used his facial expression, eyes, mouth to do the acting,
right.
But he wasn't on set swinging the sword and doing all these crazy moves that you're about to see.
Sure. Huh, that's interesting.
God, I remember he was pissed.
I bet. I mean, I remember hearing they cast him and looking at him like that's ill. Yeah, that's. I mean, he's a good actor. He's a very good actor. He seems like an odd choice for that character too. I don't know. I guess he does have a great.
I loved him in Game of Thrones. It's awesome.
Oh, was he in Game of Thrones too? Okay. What's Taylor Kitsch doing? What's he doing now?
He plays a bunch of villain roles, man.
I know he was in that assassin movie with so Michael Keaton, or who's in that?
He was in American Assassin with Dylan O'Brien and Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
And then he also played the bad guy in 21 Bridges with Chadwick.
I haven't seen that. Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he played the bad guy in that movie.
Cool. Oh, I gotta watch that.
That's a Russo brothers executive produced film.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
You need to watch 21 Bridges.
Yeah. I don't know if calling it John Carter from Mars would have helped. I think you guys mentioned it last week, but I don't know if that would have helped. I think they just marketed this movie wrong.
Well, I think something in the title other than John Carter would have helped.
Yeah. Oh, in terms of, I mean, you're right in terms of explaining kind of what kind of
Like, because it's like, oh, have you heard of that movie John Carter?
John
And people are
Carter,
like,
yeah.
what?
Because that could be anything. That's true.
Yeah. So I just think it sounds cooler. Like, maybe not John Carter of Mars, but something.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, something better than John Carter.
Somebody, I know there was some kind of whoever was running. I think you alluded to this, but somebody at Disney tried to purposely tank this movie. I've always heard that about this movie.
Yeah, we found out that Gio's a flat earther from that discussion. So
What? Gio, confirmation.
no, just kidding. Just kidding.
Nah, screw that. Screw Kyrie Irving. It's Kemba Walker, baby.
That was an upgrade, in my opinion.
Yes.
I agree.
Except Kemba's always hurt. I think. Did you guys see it in theater? Any of you guys?
Only Jake, I think.
Jake, really?
Yeah.
Really? What made you go see this in the theater?
I just
Thought it
wanted
looked cool?
to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had just graduated high school, so I was a little younger. It's like, oh, this movie looks cool.
You graduated high school in 2012, 11?
No, it was
10.
2010. It was 2010.
Right? Yeah.
Was it 10? Really?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. You young punk.
Yeah. You're so young, Jake.
I was 31. Oh, Mark Strong. I forgot he was in this.
You know who else is in this, which I totally forgot about earlier in the movie?
Who?
What is he, like the captain, the general or something?
He plays oh my god, he has a very popular name.
Who?
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Hold on.
Will Smith.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Like you forgot that Will Smith was in this.
I just watched.
Oh, he plays Colonel Powell. Colonel Powell.
Who is it?
He's in the beginning of the movie. Bryan Cranston.
What?
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston. Really?
Yeah.
He's the colonel in the beginning of the movie that
I don't even
John
remember
Carter escapes from, and then he gets shot.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Is that Bryan Cranston? I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, with blonde, long hair.
Oh my gosh. I probably haven't seen this movie in probably 8 years. So yeah, I don't even remember that. Wow, okay. Oh.
Oh man, Billy P's last comment is what I'm laughing at.
I thought about that a second ago when we were talking. Yeah. I looked at Brian; he's totally focused.
Hey, I would be too, because every watch along that we've done so far, we've all seen the movie. You know?
Yeah.
I've never seen it, Billy. I want to know what's going on.
Brian, he's just saying that you have a resting bitch face while watching movies.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm like exhausted from today, so I'm trying to stay awake. But I actually really like this so far.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Other than it freaking sucks, but I guess I'll finish it. Like, what if Brian said
yes,
that?
Chuck. Yes.
I'm trying to be more cultured. Relax.
Thank you, Johnny. Story about this jersey. My sister found this. Someone left it. She was in San Diego. Someone left it in their hotel room that she was staying in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's an authentic one. It's like a game issue one.
That's crazy.
I just watched 1917 last weekend.
And
let me just say, I just watched it again last weekend.
It's that good. I was gonna say, okay. Just making sure.
That was my first time. I saw it in the theater. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is legitimate. One of the best movies I've seen in probably 10 years, at least.
Keith, this got brought up earlier in the stream, but our Mummy watch along has 22,000 views.
I just saw that. Just now when I was scrolling through our watch-alongs. That blows me away.
That's crazy.
That blows me away.
The conversation that night must have been real good.
I know, right? Yeah, that and our Spider-Verse one is pretty. That one has a lot too.
We've done a lot of good movies, and like Rachel said, the first one we probably did the best one, Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, that was our first time watching that, wasn't it? I remember saying that. Yeah.
Ooh, Woola coming for the dub.
I like those. I like the design of those things, those flying things.
Yeah.
When was Prince of Persia?
2010.
Yeah,
Same
that was
year.
earlier.
That didn't help because they look the same. Like if you're just kind of not really paying attention, they both look very similar.
Yeah, the movie industry was like in a different phase during this time. I feel like because I think like if this came out today, I think it would be enjoyed more. To be honest, like not considering the pandemic and movie theaters being closed.
Yeah. But probably. I think post. There are a few landmarks for stuff like this, but I mean, this is pre-Avengers, so I wonder if audiences were still warming up to just kind of fair.
Keith, I'll ask you this question: do you see it becoming a series on Disney Plus?
A series, John Carter? It would probably be very expensive, but maybe. I would love to see them take a crack at it.
So, Gio, are you saying in continuity with this? Or are you saying like restart a whole brand new series?
Start over.
It's up to Bob Iger and the rest of them.
Bob Chapek, new guy in charge.
Nah, they still listen to Iger more.
No, I mean he's still actually in charge of like Disney.
Just give it to Kevin Feige.
Who would make go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say I think another service should make a John Carter series, not Disney Plus.
Yeah, like HBO or something.
Whatever. I mean, yeah, Netflix, HBO, Amazon. I mean, Netflix keeps saying they're looking for their Star Wars or Harry Potter. Like, They need to take a crack at stuff like this.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing The Last Airbender, but the creators, the guys who created the animated series left.
They left. Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, but to be fair, they were producers on the film, though. So, who knows?
They were, but I think M. Night kind of.
Yeah, he was probably in charge. Yeah. But, I'm curious to see how that goes. We'll see. How about that Godzilla vs. Kong trailer, Keith?
Oh, it's cool. Looks very cool. Don't care. Again, I don't care about the people.
Yeah, of course.
They keep trying to put people in it that are like.
Well, what are they supposed to do? They have to have human characters in it, right? You can't not have human characters.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Yes, I mean definitely, but I don't want any kind of I don't care about someone's family or whoever's getting divorced or whoever's.
Yeah, no, none of that.
You know what I mean?
But
yeah.
I'll tell you a theory that I told Gio, and I don't know. This is just a theory based on the trailer. That so you know how Kong has that connection with that little girl in the trailer.
Yes.
That I think Godzilla unintentionally kills her when he destroys one of those ships, and Kong takes it personal, and that it's like hell no, you killed this little girl that I care about, and
Interesting.
Now.
Interesting. Okay.
I have a thing about Godzilla versus Kong that I think is absolutely going to happen. So up until this point in the entire universe, and I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's been said all over Twitter lately, but I've been thinking about this for a while. Kong has never once been called King Kong. Never once. Who is the current king of monsters? He is going to have to beat Godzilla to officially be reigned and named Kong.
Wow. And then,
so he beats.
So Team Kong, baby! Team Kong!
But did someone call Godzilla King of Monsters in any of the movies?
King Godzilla.
Yeah, he's the king. He was the king of the monsters.
They all
Yeah,
bowed.
they
all
said-
the monsters
they
bowed to
said
him.
long live the king.
Oh, I didn't even remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually saw the ending.
I saw it like a couple nights ago. Finally,
Didn't you see it in theaters with us, Keith?
No.
Really?
No, yeah, I watched it
you
on
did.
HBO earlier this year. Or last year.
Oh, that's right. I don't remember
Oh,
whether it was
nice.
Godzilla or Glass, where there were people talking the whole time.
Probably Glass, because I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I think we all saw Glass together. I do have a thing about Mecha Godzilla. I don't think. Oh, okay. Well, Kylie, you darn it, Kylie. I was gonna say I think it's just armor for Godzilla.
See, I think it's actually a hybrid. It's going to be a Mecha Ghidorah.
So, but if that's true, though,
Because the post-credit scene of Godzilla 2,
Yeah.
they save Ghidorah's head.
Yep.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
And they're going to hybrid build Ghidorah
I
into
don't-
a single-headed Ghidorah, but it's going to be called Mecha Godzilla.
if that's true, though, then
Yep.
we never see Godzilla and Kong actually fight, though.
We're going to see them fight. We're going to see them.
Well, see, because I heard a theory that it's kind of like that may be another Godzilla, and Godzilla and Kong are going to team up to fight. Kind of like how in the Meg, you know how there was two of the Megs. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah, like a bigger one.
Yeah,
See,
they're gonna
I like. There was a theory rolling around the internet that that the normal Godzilla that we know, he's actually being controlled, and he doesn't know what he's doing, which is why he's attacking people. And it
Right.
really is the Godzilla that we know, and we are going to see Godzilla and Kong actually fight.
Yeah, I think
But then
that's
he
more
breaks-
likely.
But then he breaks from the trance when Mecha Godzilla shows up, and it's Godzilla and Kong versus Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, look, we're definitely gonna see real Godzilla fight real Kong. I hope they wouldn't make a movie called Godzilla versus Kong and not show that.
Well, don't
it's
they
another-
fight on top of the boat?
Dude, that when Godzilla
Oh,
comes
aircraft
out
carrier.
and puts his hands on the
Barrier, yeah.
carrier and then the music starts playing.
It's 100% hype music, and the fact that King Kong is swinging an axe made from Godzilla's scale is incredible.
Is that what it is?
That
Yeah,
is
that's what it is.
that is the only reason
Because
why.
I was saying one of my criticisms was what metal is blocking the
It's the only thing that can withstand his atomic breath. It's a
One of
king,
the-
it's a Godzilla scale.
yeah.
that is so
It's
dope.
amazing.
Man. Can't freaking wait.
Brian, what'd you think of that fight? He can't hear me. At least he's enjoying it.
Yeah. We're all here just to watch Brian watch John Carter.
Yeah, I love that chanting Virginia. That was nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that is dark.
Come on, Disney. DC would never do anything like that.
Oh, wait till you. Hey, you're speaking way too quickly, son.
In PG-13. Sorry, in PG-13. My bad.
Rachel, just so you know, I was talking and watching at the same exact time. So, shh. I'm going to take that wrench away.
Hey, yep, Billy, you're right on. Wait till you see what one woman does to Steppenwolf.
I wish she would. I hope so. I'd love that.
Well, wait.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They copped out in '84, man, so letting her just kill.
It's not going to be the same as a PG-13 theatrical release, though. Like, it's going to be TV mature.
Shut up about the theatrical release. God damn.
It's going to be TV mature.
Oh, the new one. It's R, isn't it? It's R, right? I'm sure it's R.
It's R-rated.
Yeah. Not that it doesn't matter.
This has got to be the longest wedding ceremony I have ever seen.
That's so true.
Yours will be longer.
No, it won't.
Oh, Brian heard that.
Yeah, he heard that, but he didn't hear me talking to him earlier.
It was quiet. There was a quiet part in the movie. Why? Were you talking shit?
No, I asked you how'd you like the fight?
I mean, I'm clearly invested into it.
That the white ape fight was pretty dope, huh?
Yeah.
I got the book on Kindle. I'm going to read it.
Oh, you already got it?
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So
I think I want to start reading them too. I think I'm going to start reading them.
I do know. Yeah, he's able to in the books. He's able to travel back and forth.
I need to finish Test of Courage first.
Keith, can you tell me who voices that character of Tars?
I don't know.
William Dafoe.
Is that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Does anybody else think that's hilarious that he slapped him on the back of the head?
Yes.
It's like K2SO slapping Cassian.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people I'd love to say take a shot at redoing this. Feels a film. But you know who I think, and I'm not trying to, I really mean this. Just looking at my guy, Gio here.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, I know. Oh, two people actually. One of them,
Say it.
we're already getting Dune. So I was going to say definitely Denis Villeneuve. But honestly, I think Zack Snyder would make an awesome
Hey.
I think it would be really good. Whenever he finally does something else.
What are you talking about? We're getting Army of the Dead this year.
Or is he? I was about to say, yeah. That's Netflix, right? Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta be good. Is that this year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's going to be a big year for Snyder.
You can't talk about that movie on your channel, Gio. All right.
Which one?
It's not WB. Army of the Dead.
It's not really.
No, it's Netflix.
Oh, duh. Yeah, right. Duh. Yeah.
WB's on my shit list right now. So.
Whoa.
What do you mean? They're bringing back the Batman animated series?
HBO Max is.
Well, yeah, but they're in charge.
I mean, WB owns HBO Max. So.
That's great, man. I was very happy when I saw that. That's really
I don't think.
WB owns HBO.
Warner Media owns it. Yes.
Yeah. So it's the same. So AT&T.
AT&T.
Was this
all
guy?
of it,
This is the guy from 300.
which might be the problem, Gio.
Yeah.
What?
That AT&T owns it.
Not at all. AT&T is awesome.
Mm,
Did you not watch my last podcast where I gave shout out to AT&T?
I don't know. I'm about to cancel AT&T and get Verizon. So.
All right, my light just flickered. I like the lighting here. It looks really good. a red wedding. Silly.
Yeah. Oh, Brian's power must have went out.
Brian, John.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah, his power must have went out.
Oh no.
It's like a horror movie. We're all going to be taken out one by one.
I was gonna say my life just flickered a minute ago. That's why I might be next.
Man, that sucks.
Just in
Place
case.
your bets on who will be the last one standing.
I got-
last one streaming.
Oh, I got a flashlight right there. There we go.
I got one right here. Yeah. That doesn't work. Wow. Never mind.
I got one right here.
We're,
Yeah.
What are those things called that like protect your electronics from being blown out when the power comes back on?
The generator?
Surge protector.
Oh, surge protector. Yeah, I have one. I only have one, and I have it in my desktop. So I guess
Oh,
through my
mine's the most.
TVs
Yeah.
and my
yeah.
Xbox, my desktop is the most.
Mine's in my living room. Yeah. I should probably bring it in here. Or get a second one.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like $20.
Yeah.
Hey, yours should be plugged into your PS5, man, or your PS5 should be plugged into it,
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get another one.
or just unplug your PS5 when there's power issues.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
Oh. Yeah, I don't even remember this part. Oh.
Ooh, that like killed that dude, the other
Yep.
dude. That was brutal.
Oh. Lynn Collins. She's attractive. It's not her value. She's a great actress. Actually, I actually think she's a decent actress. She looks nice.
Yeah, Jake was pointing out she's Logan's love interest in the Wolverine. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
She went from Logan to Gambit.
I
She.
didn't even think about that. They both star in both movies.
Yeah. She had that interesting power where she could control you by touching you and make you
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
do whatever she wants.
Oof.
Teleport too?
Well, the medallion allows them to.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. He found it. I don't remember. He found it on Earth, of course. right?
He found his cave of gold, and a Thurn transported in, and he killed the Thurn.
So it was a cave. It wasn't a tomb.
No, well, it was like a cave with like paintings of like the Mars translations, and the Thurn
Yeah.
used it as like a transportive cave.
Right.
And the Thurn tried to kill him because he was there, but he killed the Thurn.
He killed it. Yeah.
While the Thurn was reciting the verse of going back,
Right.
and Carter finished it and went to Mars.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Is that why he's of Mars, because he marries her?
Yeah, now he's a prince of Mars.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And he's in the rightful seat to be king of Mars.
All right.
The one person who hasn't seen it, his internet cuts out.
I didn't even think about that. He didn't even get to finish watching the movie.
Yeah, the one person who hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
Wow. Billy said there never was a Brian. We were all imagining it the whole time.
Yes, Rachel, you are so right. Compared to the first one, that was the shortest wedding of all time.
Oh, that's right. Like they didn't do all the prep and everything.
There was no parade or anything.
Would you stay there? Would you stay on Mars? If you were?
Absolutely. You have superpowers.
Yeah.
And you got a beautiful, beautiful princess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And an army at your fingertips.
You can't bring Kylo. What if you can't bring? You got to leave Kylo on Earth. Stay on Mars.
That's not true.
With you.
Just go back and get him.
Now, what if you can't though? You got to leave him. You got to leave him here.
Well, he's in great hands.
Wait,
I got Moolah. You got Moolah.
does John Carter have that decision though? Does he have a dog back at home?
Yeah, does John Carter have a god named Kylo?
No.
Just to make it more difficult for Jake.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's in the sequel. That's in the second one.
John
find
Carter.
out look, he's got this.
He got Moolah. Moolah's the man. Duh, Billy. Duh. Of course. Duh.
I don't know how that would work out, but we'll just leave it at that.
Yep. John Carter Mars sounds much better.
Yeah.
I agree.
They even said it in the movie. I think that was directly towards the marketing people.
How long has he been there?
Jeez.
He's been there for years.
Yeah.
God, could you imagine just being ripped away like that?
Yeah.
Genius move on his part.
Yeah.
He's getting that medallion, baby. I hate the fact that we don't get to see them actually reunite. Like, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's just like pulled from you.
Yeah.
I love the logo though. The logo's dope. GCN right there. That's sick.
They basically just called the movie John Carter of Mars at the end of the movie.
Damn,
That's
I forgot how
crazy.
great that ending was. Holy shit.
I wanted to see them reunite. Like,
Yeah.
I guess they were planning for a sequel to see like.
Hey, that's
You know.
how the Disney Plus show starts. They reunite.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean they probably would have called the sequel John Carter of
John Carter.
Mars.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at why would you don't like show a different title at the end of a movie? You know, like it's crazy. But
Well, I
that's-
guess like what Rachel says here, the second book apparently is them reuniting, and it's a different story. And after watching this, I'm 1,000% getting into these books. After I
same
finish
here.
all the Star Wars stuff, I
Yeah.
absolutely want to get into reading all.
No,
of these.
I am down. I am definitely down. Sounds good. Well,
This is a great choice. Great choice for the watch.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
yes, definitely.
on.
was.
Hey,
You know what sucks? We don't get to hear Brian's thoughts right now.
I know, right?
Michael Giacchino with the score.
Yeah, we talked about
I did
that.
not know that. I didn't know that at all. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna download some of the tracks for sure. Oh, Chuck, you know what? Might have to. That'd be amazing. I'm down
You
for
know
that.
what? We should do Tron Legacy. I think we should just do that.
Yes, we should.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
I think
fun
we should
one.
call it now. Let's do it next. I think we should just call it now. Let's just do it.
Wait,
I'm game.
February? Yeah, that's fine.
I'm so game. Oh, it's my birthday month. Yes.
Me too.
Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? My birthday falls on a Monday. Let's do February 23rd is Tron Legacy. Watch along. There we go.
February 23rd is.
I guess the viewers are being. They don't get to
Hey,
decide, they
Pete's
don't get to vote.
birthday. There you go.
Let's do it then.
Tron
on
Legacy
vacation.
next month. Perfect.
I'll be on vacation too. So.
Hey, man. Tomorrowland wouldn't be a bad watch along too.
I think Tomorrowland could be a fun watch along for sure.
That
It's
teaser
okay.
trailer still gives me chills. Watch that teaser trailer for tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so pumped to watch Tron Legacy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, we just decided on the next watch along.
Brian,
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Yeah, Brian has to approve it though.
We'll have to. Yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get a majority.
Brian has to approve it. Brian of all people has to.
Yeah, he's the Jedi. Remember?
Hey, Jake, have you been in contact with him? Did the power go out?
He said his internet went out. Yeah, he said it cut out.
Oh well, I heard people's internets were just cutting out as well. I wonder what he has.
Yeah, he texted me the second it had, and he said, "God damn it!"
Hey,
hopefully, he got to finish it.
And people say, like, don't own physical media. This is exactly why that your Blu-rays are valuable. Don't ever forget that.
Guys, let's be honest. The world is going to end at some point. We're not going to have the digital format. Keep your
Not
Blu-rays.
bad, bro.
Keep your Blu-rays.
No, that's honestly, I really tell people that when some of my friends try to argue, like, why do you buy Blu-rays anymore? I was like, look, I promise you, when the world goes to crap, which maybe it is already, but when you lose the internet, you're going to be coming to my house to check out my library of DVDs and Blu-rays. All right. I mean, Jake beats me by like 4 or 5 times, but I need to buy some more.
There's nothing to buy right now. It's so depressing.
I know. Well, they're not restocking anywhere either, but I do need to order.
You know what the crappy thing is even though I could buy like old movies, they're not lowering the prices. They're all still like $25.
I know. They totally should.
That's so stupid.
Hey, they got to make their money somehow. There's nothing in theaters.
But I am gonna look into getting that Hell or High Water Blu-ray on Amazon or something.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I'm sure you own that one, Jake.
Absolutely.
Same here.
Oh,
I actually got it for Christmas that year.
I need to rewatch that. Any last thoughts, guys, on Tron? Or not on Tron, but on John Carter?
Let's get into Tron. Look,
Tron Legacy is awesome.
This movie
on Tron.
I just listened to the soundtrack yesterday at work. It's beautiful. I love. Oh, that's awesome.
That's beautiful.
Cool. Yeah.
I
love
really awesome.
Solar Sailor. It's my favorite song on there. I love that song. I think it's when they're first flying. The thing first turns into a jet.
Derezed Remix is the best song on that track.
That's good. I do like that one.
That's hype music right there.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, any last thoughts on John Carter?
John Carter.
No, look, I mean, I'm super pumped that this won the watch along. I was very excited to watch it. It's a favorite of mine for sure. I'm bummed that we weren't able to hear Brian's thoughts, but I'm glad that all of you in the chat were joining us the entire time. Billy, Chuck, Rachel, Jennifer stopping by. I don't know if you've stopped by before. But thank you so much. The rest of you who may not be commenting, Kylie may not be commenting, but watching along, super, super appreciative. We love doing this. We do it once a month. If you don't know that, we do it once a month at the end of each month. And you guys can always recommend if you want us to watch something or have a few choices. And but yeah, sorry, Chuck. I'll pull it out every single time on the stream here, just so you can see that.
So first of all, Brian has to finish the movie.
Well, thank you for joining us, Jennifer.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you. Welcome. Hey, we do a show every week, every Tuesday. We just hang out and talk movies. Play games, do watch-alongs, things like that. So
that's
welcome.
Great. Yes.
But yes, Brian has to finish the movie when his internet comes back, and then we'll get his thoughts at the beginning of next week.
Yeah, or maybe we'll just have him do a separate movie review or something. I don't know. I feel like we might have to do a separate thing where we do like Brian
recap?
Just watched, but
recap.
or Brian watched for the first time.
Brian's journey to watching film, something like that. All righty. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Apocaflix Now. That was a blast. I just love hanging out, talking movies, watching a movie, because we go down these rabbit holes of discussions, and it's so much fun.
We talk about a lot, that's for sure.
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. It's the 1-year anniversary of his passing. For sure. Gio and I were just playing 2K earlier. He got smashed with me using Kobe, so it's all fitting. It's all fitting. But yes, everybody have a good night. Thank you all for watching. You can find us next Tuesday on Apocaflix Now. We'll see you all then. Good night.